Hi, welcome to Found in Art. My name is Emily, and I am your host for this class. I will guide you through some arts. I will guide you through a meditative soul journey, and we will work through some questions. And we're going to do it all right in our notebook. But to start, let's just do a little bit of like chair stretching. So we're just going to like lean to the sides. Get your like lower back like stretched out. Get those muscles just loosened up. You may have been sitting a lot today. You may have been working hard out in the garden. Can you believe we're like a week from summer officially starting? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, all right. We're going to do some breathing and a soul journey now. Are you ready? Okay. Breathe in and out. As we're breathing, I want you to breathe in through your nose and fill up your diaphragm, like your stomach diaphragm area. And then when you breathe out, I want you to push it all out really good. Try not to fill up your chest and just do chest breathing. We're going to do a lot of big breathing today, which can cause a lot of yawning. So don't feel bad if you start yawning. I am constantly yawning when I do this. Okay. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. In, out. Ooh, that was a big one. Let's do that again. Breathe in and out. Say, we're going to look inside of ourselves. You're going to see a little seed sitting right in our core. This little seed is going to be shaped as you pay attention to it and as you acknowledge that it's there. And it is going to sprout some roots first. It's going to set a taproot that comes straight down out of your pelvic floor, through your chair, through the house. I'm so sorry. Into the earth. As soon as it hits the soil, it's like it explodes. It just goes in all directions. And it is sending little tendrils out, searching for nutrients and life, for water and minerals. And I want you to become one with that root system. Become one with the seed. It's attached to you. It is part of you. And this is your root. It's going down, out. You need to breathe in and out. What are you passing in this little root system? Where are you going? What are you doing? What is it looking like to you? Breathe in and out. What is it that you are needing in your life right now? That you can see your little root system finding and tapping into. What is the earth filling you with? Maybe it's rest, maybe it's energy, maybe it's both, maybe it's just some like good warmth and hugs and water, more nutrition. Maybe your root system is finding some sparkly things to go by, some little buggy friends, underground aquifer. Pay attention to what it's going by, and to what you see, to what it feels like. As it's traveling, it's like soaking in all of these things that it finds. It's sucking them up into your system, and you can see these nutrients traveling back into you, and this seed has started to sprout, and it's like growing through your body, and it's bringing all these nutrients the earth has given you, and it is just spreading them out and creating this beautiful plant that is just part of you. Breathe in, breathe out. The root is sucking up things that are filling holes in your body, filling the voids of what you need and what you need to pay attention to and what you need to eat and drink and what you need to do to take care of yourself. Breathe in and out. In and out. You're becoming used to this root system doing this now. It's like it's just part of you, grabbing things that you need and filling you up with it. Plants spreading all over and just filling you up with these things that the root system is giving to you, that the earth has given you. Breathe in and out. I want you to take a moment to notice what holes are being filled, what things your roots are finding, how the earth is caring for you. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. On this next breath, your root system is going to come back into you. Your plant is going to go dormant for a bit, but still giving you all this life, energy. You're going to come back into yourself and enter back into this place. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Okay. This was great. I'm going to switch the camera around really quick and get the art space ready. And I invite you to do the same. I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back. Today we are going to be painting an ombre over the whole page. And then we will like squiggle some flowers and some doodly lines around the edges before we do questions that we want to work through. So you are going to need a hairdryer unless you have the patience of a saint, which I'm feeling pretty patient today, but I don't want you guys to watch my paint dry, so we're gonna do that. And I was just looking for my spray bottle and I have misplaced it, so I can't wet down my paints. So just a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, I found my water bottle, my spray bottle. So what I do, I'm using shiny paints today because I just want to. I just spray them down like that. And that is how they get all nice and wet. I probably didn't just spray all these down, but I did it. Oh, well, okay. So now I should not have gotten that wet. Whoopsies. Now you're going to get your favorite paintbrush. Gonna get it wet. And I just picked a random paintbrush, not even my favorite one. Good job, Emily. Okay. And we are going to paint an ombre over here. To do this, I'm going to get my page kind of wet first. Not sopping wet, just marginally wet. Excellent. Ooh, I got it wet enough that it's actually curling up on the edges. So if your paper is doing that, if you have a clip or something, you can clip your page down. That's great. I don't know if I have a big enough. Let's see. It'll dry soon enough, but I just don't like having big bending pages. About half of it. There we go. This is good. Okay, I clipped a page down. I should get a little less bendy now. When you do a watercolor page like that, it kind of stretches your paper out when you water it down. So it'll shrink back up. Sometimes that just is why it does that. A bit more water right here. Okay, so then you're gonna decide how you want your colors, like the organization of your colors. Like what way do you want them? I think I want pink, purple, blue. So to start my ombre, I'm going to go in with this pink color. Did I say pink, purple? Yeah, I said pink, purple, blue. And this is gonna be super easy. I'm just gonna go like this. And I don't want any of this to be too saturated or too dark because remember, we are gonna be writing on top of it our questions. And the first question, while we're thinking about it, while we're painting this background, I just kind of want you to think of what makes me feel alive. So think, what makes me feel alive? You, obviously, don't think of what makes me feel alive. What makes you feel alive? Maybe it's people you surround yourself with. Maybe it's food. Maybe it's going and doing something new. Maybe it's dancing. Maybe it's getting a little bit spicy. Maybe it's riding your bike really fast. And maybe there's a bunch of things that make you feel alive. Okay, I have some pink. And I was going to do purple and blue, but now I want to do orange and yellow. So we are changing directions. We are going to do an orange. I hope this is orange. Yep, it is. I'm going to put it right in there. Make sure you're breathing the whole time you do this. Sometimes it's really easy to forget to breathe. And I'm like going into my water and then going into the paint and just kind of very lightly spread. And you see quickly, I'm getting all the paint in there. And since I've been using so much water, it's all still very like malleable and pliable. So it's actually mixing pretty well with the paint I used first. Okay, and now it's like really bleached out on camera. I'm gonna go in with a yellow. You might have to switch back and forth a couple times because it looks to me like this color here is not blending as well as my other two did. So I may need to like just touch up the orange a bit to make it blend better, which not a problem. Okay, there we go. Now it's going really good. Again, we are just thinking about what makes me feel alive. Okay. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. I kind of want to add more color to it. Like it's such like a pastel-y, like Barbie feeling right now. I don't want to mess it up. Maybe just a little more pink down here. What's really nice about watercolors is that as you layer them up, you just get more definition, more saturation of your colors, and it just is very a cool effect that you get. Um, that's pretty unique to watercolors, actually. To just so quickly get different levels of saturation is awesome. Okay. I'm going to take this clip off really quick and just touch up that area because I know there's no paint there. Ah, love it. Gosh, this is looking better than what I imagined. That makes me so happy. Sometimes just playing with colors and just having a good time, like literally just playing with colors. There's no reason or thing we're making with this. It's just a beautiful background. Okay. So there's that. Oh, one more touch up right here. Now I'm going to blow dry it really quick. I'm going to pause the video so that you don't have to hear it. Okay, this is dry now. You'll notice it doesn't look dry on the screen, and that's because I used metallic paint. So we are now going to do some sketchy little arts, and it's going to be awesome. Getting my reference out really quick. So we are going to just do some line art. I'm probably going to do some flowers. You can do whatever you want, but I really like doing flowers for these things, especially because when we were growing and learning and like that seed we planted and it was blooming up inside of us. And I just think it would be really neat to have some of that on here. So I'm just going to put some line art down here. If you remember from our daisies class, our rainbow and daisies class, it's going to look super similar. I'm going to zoom in so it's easier for you to see because I'm not going to do them giant, but like this. It's been a minute since I've drawn some daisies. Well, a week, 2 weeks maybe. I'm going to put some dots, some pollen pods here. Add one more leaf over here. I think it needs it. Some lines. Okay. Oh, the stem. I'm going to do a couple more of those, okay? I did not mean to make that the same height. I meant to make it a little taller, and I just did not. This is not my best daisy here. Or Blackhead Susan, or whatever you want to call it. I have a whole bunch of these growing out in my yard right now, and they are beautiful. We have a wildflower patch out back, and I love them. Okay, we were thinking about what makes you feel alive. And now I want you to think about what is something I do for fun. Just think, what is something I do for fun? We need some taller ones, and I feel like I need something tall now in here to like level it all out, you know? Maybe I'll do one over here. So what are some things you do for fun? So a couple more. What flowers are you choosing to draw here? What are some things you do for fun? And honestly, when was the last time you had fun for you? Like fun for you, not fun because other people like planned it, but what's the last thing you did for fun? Let's do one more. When's the last time you had fun? What do you like to do for fun? Okay. Oh, this is going good. I like these. You want to add some like leaves on here, you can. I don't know what the leaves actually look like, so I'm just going to draw some pretty simple leaves. Okay. So that is my page. And then I'm going to write the date on the top. And then with a different, not brush pen marker, I'm going to write our questions for us. So question number 1. What makes me feel alive? What do I do for fun? And the last question is, when is the last time I did these things? All right, so there we go. So I want you to grab a nice beverage, take some time for yourself, um, listen to some relaxing, calming music, and just take some time to answer these questions. What makes me feel alive? What do I do for fun? And then when is the last time that I did these things? So I hope you had a wonderful time with me today. I had a great time with you. And if you loved this, then go ahead and share it or reply to the email. Let me know because I would love to see. Um, I would just love to see your work, your page, and then how this is impacting your life. So I'll talk to you all really soon. Have a great day. Bye, friends.